Rome was not built in a day, and it certainly did not fall in one. The Roman Empire was once the most powerful force on earth, stretching across 3 continents, controlling millions of people, and shaping the world we live in today. But in 476 CE, the Western Roman Empire collapsed. Why did the greatest empire of the ancient world come crashing down? Let's take a journey into its rise, and more importantly, its fall. The glory of Rome at its peak. Rome stretched from Britain in the north to Egypt in the south, and from Spain in the west to Mesopotamia in the east. Roman engineering amazed the world. Aqueducts carried water for miles, roads connected every city, and massive amphitheaters hosted gladiatorial games. Roman legions were feared everywhere. Disciplined, relentless, unstoppable. For centuries, Rome seemed invincible. But cracks began to appear beneath the surface. Political corruption and instability. Rome's greatest enemy was not always outside its borders, but inside. Emperors were constantly overthrown, assassinated, or replaced by ambitious generals. In just 50 years, between 235 and 285 CE, more than 20 emperors ruled, most of them killed by rivals. With such instability, loyalty to Rome weakened. Leaders no longer fought for the empire, they fought for themselves. The Senate, once powerful, became little more than a puppet of whoever commanded the army. Economic decline. Rome's economy also began to collapse. Endless wars drained the treasury, while heavy taxation crushed farmers and common citizens. To make matters worse, Rome's coinage was devalued. Emperors mixed cheaper metals into silver coins, causing massive inflation. Prices skyrocketed, trade declined, and many citizens abandoned cities to return to farming. The empire that once thrived on wealth and trade now struggled to feed its own people. Military problems and barbarian pressure. Rome's military, once unstoppable, also changed. To save money, emperors hired foreign mercenaries, Germanic warriors who had little loyalty to Rome itself. Discipline declined, and morale suffered. At the same time, waves of so-called barbarians, Visigoths, Vandals, Huns, pressed on Rome's borders. In 410 CE, Rome itself was sacked for the first time in 800 years by the Visigoths under King Alaric. The unthinkable had happened. The Eternal City was no longer untouchable. The final fall. By the mid-400s, the empire was a shadow of its former self. Provinces like Britain, Spain, and North Africa were lost. The Western emperors had little real power. Many were puppets controlled by military leaders. Finally, in 476 CE, the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic general Odo. The Western Roman Empire was gone. The Eastern Roman Empire, known as Byzantium, would live on for another 1,000 years. But the glory of Rome in the West had ended. Rome did not fall in a single night. It collapsed slowly through corruption, greed, economic struggles, and endless invasions. The fall of Rome is more than just history. It's a warning. Even the greatest powers can crumble when they forget the values that made them strong. So the question is, if Rome could fall, could our modern empires collapse too? Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the past. Do history.